If there's a single piece of advice that you could give to every entrepreneur who wants to achieve excellence, what would that single piece of advice to keep in your mind, what would that piece of advice be?
Know how many people are smarter than you. For me, that is absolutely without question, I think the thing that has helped me. So as an entrepreneur, especially when you start to get a groove, you get a lot of recognition. You might, depending on the size of the company, win awards and be invited here or there and asked to speak, and everybody wants to ask your opinion. Man, I'm telling you, Adam, like the number of people who are smarter than me and who have done more incredible things, who you can find answers from or have a deeper understanding of certain aspects of whatever it might be. The answers are so far out there. There's just so many of them. There's no shortage of people who can help. There's no shortage of answers out there. The number of people who are smarter than you is amazing. And as soon as you start believing the headlines like you're the man, you have all the answers, you're like dead in the water. You're only going to be as good as you are that day. You're never going to be as great as other people have gone before you. And I think that is probably the biggest thing. I would also say, Stephen Covey classically said that you want to begin with the end of the mind. I always ask people, what is that end? The actual end. It's not retiring at 65 and then being able to play pickleball and go on an annual cruise. I mean, so friggin' what? Like, what are you ultimately working for? And I know some people might say, well, don't make it religious. And you're not doing this, Adam. I am as the guest, so I don't know how you do with your show. Anyway, but just for me, speaking on my behalf, not you with any endorsement of this or not. Okay, well, why am I here? Like, this is going to be done in no time. I'm 56 already. I've got some time left here, but every year that goes by, I'm on borrowed time. What am I actually working toward? And if I'm working towards something that's bigger and more eternal, it's going to absolutely affect the way I make decisions here right now. And frankly speaking, I've never met anyone who doesn't have a level of peace and satisfaction in life and reduced anxiety without giving that consideration. And so, maybe I'd be a little careful with some people I talk about that, but the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? All the other stuff isn't quite as important.
So what is Dave Duran working towards?
Heaven. If you're asking me directly and personally, the answer is I want to hear Jesus say, well done, good and faithful servant. And those words would be better than selling a company for $1 billion, infinitively better.